it's me, Bussy, and welcome back to Hat or Rat. And today we'll be traveling up north in the dead of winter to review some of the unaired runways from the eliminated queens of Canada's Drag Race. It's about time, eh? Before we get started, I want to say thanks so much for being here. Remind you to hit that like button if you like what you're seeing throughout the video, and remind you to press subscribe if you want more. Now, a quick message from today's video sponsor, you. My channel is made possible by my generous patrons over on patreon.com/BussyQueen, who get exclusive member benefits like access to my deleted video archive of over 50 videos, access to the Bussy Queen Discord server, exclusive interview and reaction videos, credits in every video, access to hottest hot polls, personal shoutouts, and more. Becoming a patron of Bussy Queen is kind of like believing in fairies and giving life to Tinkerbell. You can join my Patreon family to support me and get exclusive member benefits for as little as $3 over on patreon.com/BussyQueen. Click the link in the description of this video to join today. See you there. Let's get started. First up, we have Juice Boxx is Not My First Time, elevated interpretations of the first time in drag. And that was a mouthful, but certainly something I'm not used to. Juice's first time reminds me of mine. Not a stitch of makeup on and the flattest wig you ever did see, but feeling the full fantasy. You know she was feeling her oats in this photo. She actually looks really cute for her first time. And her elevated interpretation is just that. It's simple, it's sweet. She's giving us a little like high school prom tease, and I like that orange color on her. I guess orange is the new juice. That said, it's a gorgeous dress and she looks beautiful. The only thing I would have liked to have seen her do is maybe elevate that flower crown that was on her first look, because it is so central to the look, like it seems mostly based off of that. So why not include that in your elevated interpretation? It turns out her pulp was more than fiction. This look is hot. Next up, it's the Quebecky with the Good Hair episode 3 runway. First up is Kyne. Medusa, I hardly know her. This look is pretty, but feels a little simple. The Medusa elements of this are this giant snake headpiece, which is hot in itself. I love that, but the rest of it is just really like a simple sequenced gown. I guess that wow factor is a little bit represented in one of the photos that she posted on her Instagram for this look with those black sclera contacts and the makeup dripping down her eyes. Like, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that whoa moment, because just the headpiece alone kind of feels like she threw a headpiece on top of a cute dress. Y'all remember Chanel's Medusa look? That was a full gag. Like, this Medusa look isn't necessarily bad, it's just not turning me to stone. It's pretty and it's a great Instagram photo, but on the runway, would it have held up? I think she would have been red for this. I'm gonna leave this at a warming up, because I see potential, although not the full fantasy. And next we have Juice Boxx as the hair wolf from hell. Ooh, y'all, the Dragula tease on this one. She said she wanted to show off her prosthetic skills, and I love that she did that. This I think would have been really cool to see on the runway, because I think having those prosthetics on her face really elevate the look. Maybe she could have even like crawled down and howled on the runway to give the judges the full experience. This look is also kind of ugly, which I think is really cool and brave to do for RuPaul's Drag Race. At any rate, this look is hot. Next up, episode 5, Snatch Game and Night of 1000 Celines. First up, it's Anastarzia Anaquway. She's doing Cardi B. This is a really excellent recreation of Cardi B's album art from Invasion of Privacy. The outfit and shoes look expensive, but is these red bottoms? We may never know. This look is hot. As for her Celine look, I'm not so sure this is exactly Celine. It is evoking that all-white look that Celine did when she was wearing that tux jacket backwards. Has she done something exactly like this? I'm not totally sure. I'm not the biggest Celine fan in the world. Someone let me know down in the comments below. The look, considered by itself though, is flawless, perfect, beautiful. Anastarzia can sew. That can make a gown, my God. I love the hat on this, all the cutouts, the patterns. She looks cinched, pinched, and gorgeous. It's white. Next up, Diamonds Are Forever, but unfortunately her run on Drag Race wasn't its kind. She's doing Shirley Bassey, who did the James Bond theme songs for a while, like back in some of the original movies. I'm not sure how she would have made this funny, but the recreation is excellent. The hair is there, the dress, perfect. I mean, it's all there. This look is hot. As for her Celine look, I immediately got it. Yep, She actually is doing some really great recreations of celebrities. I would love to see her do some parodies, like on her YouTube channel or something, because it's almost a little eerie how well she's evoking Celine here. Not only is the recreation good, but she looks gorgeous in gold. This look is hot. Next up, do you need a man? She sure does. It's Tynomi Banks doing Grace Jones for her Snatch Game. This is a good recreation of a particular look from Grace Jones. I believe it's like Hurricane. I'm a little upset to not see the short buzz on the side and the sculpted afro on top, because that I think is a more iconic Grace Jones look. Maybe she wanted to stunt her knowledge a little bit by recreating this one in particular. I wish this actually could have been one of her runway looks, because she looks sexy as hell. And in that bowler hat, well, mama, this is a strike. It's hot. As for her Celine recreation, turns out it's a perfect ditto. She posted the actual Celine look that she recreated. I don't know how she did it, but it literally is the exact outfit down to the handbag. It's flawlessly done. It also just is Celine in one of her more fashionable moments, so I think this would have been a great runway to actually walk, and I believe she would have charmed the judges. This look is hot. Next up, episode 6. This runway gave us 3 Ds in life: denim, denim, and denim. Denim, denim, denim. First up is Anastarzia Anaquway. At first glance, I was like, oh, this is a really interesting take on a denim, denim, denim runway, but then you look a little bit closer, and I think 90% of it is actually Photoshop. I'm having trouble what's real and what's fake here. Did Lady Gaga predict this with perfect illusion? On top of most of it, frankly, being not real, the actual material that she used to construct the outfit part of this doesn't read denim. Even if it is denim, it doesn't look like denim. Like, at least give me a blue, some chambray, something to evoke the fabric that you're supposed to be using. As an Instagram photo, yeah, it's cute, it's hot, but for this category, for this runway, no ma'am, this is a rat. Next up, denim, 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 or blurry, blurry, blurry. We got a professional photo shoot, but then we got a Gaussian blur on the entire photo. Mama. I love the silhouette. I love the boots. It absolutely 100% reads denim. That hair on her, gorgeous. I love the extra volume on her head. The only thing that I hate about the actual garment is that really awkward square on the panty. It looks like a little robot coin slot or something. Like, why did we have to use that lighter color there? Your eyes just go straight to it. Normally that's not a bad place for your eyes to go, but mama, that's not something I want to see. Seriously, it's such a cute outfit. All the textures and peplum and flapping and flowing. She also says this look was made with 30 pairs of jeans. And girl, I barely managed to wear 1 pair of jeans in these hot Texas summers. So we know this look is certainly hot. Next up, you're not tripping. It's Kiara. I said that because the pants kind of look like trip pants, which were those really baggy goth pants that people wore back in like the 2000s and stuff. I think this was a cute idea, like she was going somewhere but didn't quite arrive at the station. I will say the crop top is very cute. It's of that 2000s era when denim was super popular. The jacket also is there, but then the trip pants kind of take me out of this little like cute little girl fantasy. Overall, I think this is really just more of a Canadian no she better don't than do. I think also because she was going for a more alt girl style, the hair doesn't really work with this. We need either a really short punky hair or maybe an all black really dramatic gothy moment to match the trip pants. This look was just a little unfinished and left me with blue balls. It's going to be a rat. Next up, ain't she just the cutest little thing I ever did say? It's Kyne, and I kinda like this look. This is what I'm talking about, concepts. We need a concept on the RuPaul's Drag Race runway. Just because the category is denim doesn't mean that you wear denim jeans. It means that you say, oh, I'm gonna be a cowgirl in denim. Miss Kyne did it all. This is rhinestone to hell and back. I don't even want to know how much this outfit weighs, but wow. Save a horse and ride a drag queen. This look is hot. Next up, back at the ranch. Wow. Kyne was herding cattle. Tynomi was in the pig pen. I could have done without the Photoshop backgrounds on these images. I like the fit. I don't like the fit with that coat though. What's that coat doing? It's too much and it doesn't match. It's almost like 2 completely different looks. Like I think if you're gonna wear that coat, then you need to have a really short hair and then stiletto heels and it reveals to like a bikini, something really sexy. Get rid of the jacket. We don't need it, mama. On the right, that is gorge. This not only reads denim, but is denim, and also I think would be beautiful on the runway. These are the wings that BOA was going for. Unfortunately, she never took flight, but Tynomi sure did. Oh, and she landed at a hot. That jacket with this, it's a rot. Next up, get your go-go juice ready. It's episode 7, Pageant Perfection. First up is Anastarzia. She has this glamour shot posted for this look, and I didn't notice it at first, but when you zoom in on the right, she has her head again, like at 10% opacity. The ghost of Drag Race past. This look is interesting. It's definitely pageant-y. The beading is cool. Girl, where's the rest of the look? I would like to see the bottom. That's what he said. Top, what we can see, I think is really gorgeous. I love that hair. And she looks pretty. We're gonna give this one a sparkling hot. And next up, number 2 for this set of looks. Girl, why? Why did we have to do that? I know she always likes to have that little campy element, that little hee hee ha ha moment, but for pageant perfection, you gotta shit yourself. I hate it. I do hate it. What do y'all think? Do y'all like that? Is that funny? Is that funny to y'all? Poo poo. Wee, I made a poo poo. This could have been a runway that she took really seriously and she chose to do that. So if we like get rid of that though, it's a gorgeous look. The gown is pretty. The face is beat. Always is. The hair looks gorgeous. Like that is never an issue, but the poo poo on the gown, mama. She didn't take it seriously, so I'm not going to either. This is a rot. Next up, if it's yellow, let it mellow. It's a gorgeous gown. The hair is pretty. This is Juice Boxx giving us another monochromatic look. It's pageanty. I really, really want a wow factor. I mean, she looks great. I have no complaints about the look. I just need a little more. Even if she had had a tiara or a crown on her head, I think this look would have been perfectly completed. There's so much potential here. She just didn't take that final step onto the stage. This one's gonna be a warming up for me. Next up, Kiara. Wow. She pulls some stuff out of her ass that surprises the hell out of me. I'm not joking. Like, this is gorgeous. This like red paint splatter, that huge giant petal waist, the double mermaid peplum at the bottom. Girl, this is fashion show. This is Vogue. This is what I'm talking about. High concept, never been seen before. Unique. sleek, beautiful. And you know she could have walked that runway like no other. It's a red hot. Next up, it's Kyne. I'm seeing sparks, but not enough to start a fire. I have the same complaint here that I have about Juice Boxx, so I'm going to be fair and also give this one a warming up. And finally, Tynomi. This is dangerously similar, I think, to Juice Boxx and Kyne's, but it's a little more elevated because she has this chiffon noodle illusion with some little tulle poofy moments around the neck and on the arms, which is also rhinestoned a bit, giving some extra sparkly flair, which enhances the dress even more. See what I mean? She just took that one extra step and it just elevates it so much more than just a plain sparkly gown. This look for me is going to be a hat. Although I would also like to see something in the hair here. I need a little sparkle and shine up there too. I need a tiara, but maybe in a pageant you're not allowed to wear a crown or tiara while you're on the stage. I'm not really sure about those rules. So anyways, moving on. Next up, God, I am a slut for a face kini. This is great. This pattern, gorgeous. And I love the white button details going all the way from the neck down to the bottom on hers, and the identical pattern in a similar but different face kini on the person that she made over. It's that high pony version of the face kini that we saw Jimbo in that denim look. Wonder if they were made by the same designer. This is also a brilliant way to do a makeover for the Drag Race runway because you end up hiding most of your partner's face, so you don't really get to see like how well you did the makeup. This purpley flower camouflage Lee Bowery tease, more than I knew I needed from BOA. Mama, this look is hot. Next up, are you seeing double? I might be. Juice Boxx apparently made over lemon for her makeover post on Instagram. Okay, Juice Boxx and lemon box. I mean, it's cute, but obviously walking down the RuPaul's Drag Race runway with no clothes on and just like a similar hair wouldn't have flown. So I'm just not even gonna evaluate this one, but you can let me know what you think down in the comments below. Next up, Kiara. Girl, was she saving all of her best runways for the end of the competition? Girl, you gotta bring these out first episode, second episode, and let them know you are not there to mess around. We were actually robbed for not seeing some of these Kiara looks. My God. Kiki, I do want a kai. It's, the pattern, the colors, the head wrap, but like head wrap done as a drag queen. But same thing I said about BOA and Jimbo. Like, would the judges have read her for basically doing two identical looks on the runway? I don't see a problem with that for a makeover episode. Like, if you can make an identical twin sister on the runway for the makeover episode, I think that's even more impressive than transforming someone into something that looks similar to you. In my opinion, twins for the wins. This look is hot. Next up, they're looking rich. It's the House of Banks. Tynomi did identical twins, but she did different outfits for the two sisters. Wow, these are some stunning looks. I love the way these outfits are tailored. They fit really well, and the material is unique, stunning, pretty. I like the matching hair, and then on closer inspection, you look at the chest on the left, and it's like totally silvered out with makeup. I think it could also be Photoshop, so I'm not totally sure what happened there, but overall, these are really, really pretty. I like the matching choker, bringing those two looks together, but then also the collar of the jacket and the blazer matching. There's some really fun little details here, and you kind of are looking and seeing a lot of different things matching. It's really cute. I do think this look is powerful, and I'm gonna give it a hat. And finally, is it getting cold in here? Oh no, it's just the snowball. First up is BOA. Her Ice Queen look is a cave woman fantasy. Pebbles, how you doing? Ooh, I like when you zoom in, you can see that tiger print is complete on the hem with some darker blue that kind of looks almost like icicles dripping or something, which is a cute detail that I didn't expect. I love the giant bone. I mean, who wouldn't? And I think the blue on this cave woman prehistoric type of look is unique in and of itself. I've never really seen someone take it to this type of place. Am I getting queen out of this look? Drag queen, yes, but like actual Ice Queen? Not necessarily. I need a crown, I need some rhinestones, a train, something to show me that you're the queen of the cave, not just another plebe hunting and gathering for berries and rocks. This look I'm gonna leave at a warming up. Next up is that ice on her face, or was someone just happy to see her? It's Juice Boxx. The lipstick is smudged, the bandeau is bedazzled, it's all white. I like the little furry cuffs around the ankles, and the lacy lingerie is very pretty. I get what she was going for. This is almost similar to Jimbo's in the way that it is sort of like, oh, I'm a slutty blonde girl after the party, oh, type of thing. It's cute. I've got to say, a lot of the looks for this ball, well, they happened. And that said, comparing this to, you know, the rest of what we saw among the group, I think this would have landed in the hot category. Next up, oh, it's Kyne. We have her executive holiday realness look here. So I did some digging and she apparently thrifted the blazer and then embellished it with some of her own jewelry. Like overall, I am getting some holiday party realness out of this. But am I getting CEO? Am I getting board director? Like the of it all? This is more, to me personally, like intern at Vogue. It looks like she's going for that more fashionable, youthful moment rather than somebody who's accomplished and at the top of her game and has been for years and is ready to, you know, give some orders. Especially with that bandeau showing a little bit too much skin for a CEO. I also hate the floppy hat thing that's sitting on top of her head, but the blazer I would actually wear personally. So I'm going to give that a hat. The rest of it, unfortunately, we are going to leave in the rat pile. Next up, she told her husband she wanted a pearl necklace. He said, how many? And she said, all of them. Unfortunately, on closer inspection, the pearls, well, let's just say they didn't come from a clam. I'll excuse the costume jewelry-esqueness of this. She's giving us a little bit of like sexy executive Mrs. Claus is kind of what I'm getting here. In general, I like what she did with the blazer. I think the shoulder pads are cut well. I like the little white detail on the bra peeking out, and she is, you know, being modest while being sexy at the same time, which I think is great for a CEO. There are some details here that just don't quite do enough for me. I want that gold trim on the blazer match on the pants. I want the blazer to fit better around the ankles. There's just some details here, especially once you zoom in on that money, you're like, oh, the money's fake. It's all an illusion. Then again, that is drag. Everything's fake. I'm gonna leave this one at a warming. And for her après, the après ski look, Tynomi did something similar but different to like what Jimbo did. Snow Bunny, yes she is. Hopping through that forest. Oh, and she's got a man behind that door. Ooh. And she's cleaning her lips. She said, oh, sorry, my lipstick smudged. I've been busy. This look is really cute. I like what I'm seeing. I believe the fantasy that she's selling me. All the little straps coming off of those buckles are a fun little detail that I think that adds some movement and kind of matches those double blonde pigtails that she's wearing. Overall, I think this look melted a little bit more than some snow. It's gonna be a hot. As for my hottest, I am at a loss for words. Kiara's pageant look and her makeover look, I can't get over either of them, and I don't know if I could even pick one. They're both so stunning. The pageant look I think is a little more put together, a little more perfected, and I love her take on that. I'm gonna give that one my hottest hot. I also asked my patrons over on patreon.com to vote for their hottest hot. Of these looks, they chose Kiara's pageant perfection look. My patrons truly do make Bussy Queen possible and get exclusive member benefits like early access to my videos, access to vote on hottest hot polls, the ability to select my upcoming content, and more. I want to say thanks to all of them and give a special shout out to Quebecky, Abby, Adam, Anonymity, A World Gone Mad, Blythe, Brandon, Catherine, Charlie, Chris, Christopher, Crystal, Curtis, Daniel, Danielle, Derek, Ed, Elizabeth G, Elizabeth H, Emma, Evelyn, Hannah, It's Huge, Ivan, Jake, Jaker, James, Janine, Jen, Juan, Jude, Keijo, Karia, Kelly, Manny, Matt, Maxwell, Michelle, Michael B, Michael H, Miguel, Onion Fairy, Oscar V, Oscar D, Peckiams, Peter, Reverend Terry, Rick, Robin, Skylar, Shado, Sinclair, Susan, Takosita, Tony, Tyler, Vanessa, Victoria, Zincat, and Midnight 19, who are all supporting me at my hot tier. Adori, Bradley, Cameron, Craig, Evan, Glenn, Freddie, Caroline, Jenny, Kevin, Kiki and John, Sailor, Shannon, Sky, Sloths World, Sunshine, Tina, and Timotheus, who are all supporting me at my hottest hot tier, and Anjo, Aretha, Marty, Mike, Matthew, Nurse Luca, and Tom, who are all supporting me at my Bussy Queen Collector tier. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Love ya. Bye.